how did you go from playing video games with T.J. Jefferson to where you are today? How did that happen?
Well, that's a really good question.
That's why there's a podcast. Yes.
With T.J. Jefferson.
Yeah,
Before I got there, I grew up in Akron, Ohio, and the first high school I went to, because there were a couple of high schools involved, but the first high school I went to was a place you may have heard of called St. Vincent St. Mary High School.
No kidding. I've heard of that one in Akron, Ohio.
Did.
So you're the second most famous person to come from that institution of learning,
Maybe third.
Who's the other one?
Because before LeBron James was there, I'm a little bit older than LeBron.
Yes.
Before he was there was a guy named Jerome Lane. Remember Send It In?
Oh, Send It In, Jerome.
Oh, wow. Michael, tell the Jerome story when he drove down the street and you were playing basketball.
Oh yeah, but I'll tell that one too. I've got two dunked on in a disrespectful way by Jerome Lane stories. Now, one, I was a freshman at St. Vincent St. Mary. He was a senior. He was well recruited. Everybody wanted Jerome Lane. He wound up at Pitt. But I went into St. Vincent St. Mary. I thought I was a better basketball player. No, I should have known better. I can't play basketball, but I went in talking trash. He was on the varsity. I was on the freshman team. I just kept saying, you're lucky. You're lucky. I'm like 5'0", 5'7", maybe. He's 6'6". You're lucky that you're on the varsity and you don't have to play against me. So he humiliated me. He told the varsity coach, to put me out there in a scrimmage. And I couldn't get the ball. I couldn't dribble it 3 feet. He kept stealing it from me, kept dunking on me, talking trash. And so that got me out of basketball. It got me out of sports altogether.
And look at you now. See, that's an origin story.
And so then I said, you know what? I should probably write.
He sent you to your...
Because I can't do it.
He was calling.
So what happened on the street? You drove by him?
Yeah, we were out playing basketball. Friends of mine. This is a couple of years later. I had switched schools because he just totally changed my life. I had to get out of that school altogether. And I was playing some ball. He came over. He pulled up his car. He saw us playing basketball. He said, "Can I get a dunk in?" He dunked. He broke it. Now, he didn't shatter. It wasn't a glass backboard.
Right.
He broke the hoop. Got back in the car and left. Left us there with a broken hoop.
He sent you all home. He sent you all home.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's how I got started, Rich.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.